I'm Michael Okach, Chairman Upendo Cooperative Society, based in Siaya County, Alego Usonga Sub-County, in Southeast Alego Ward. Hatching Hope project came as a hope to us, as the name spells itself. We were a little bit down. Some of our farmers had even stopped rearing chicks. We didn't have market for our chicks. But when Hatching Hope came, they did around 3 things. They helped us with capacity building, training, linkage, and market.
When they came on board, we were just a CBO made up of different self-help groups. And when they came in, they recruited for us, they created the structure where they recruited the community facilitators who really went a long way to establish the clusters and the sub-clusters. And now we have an organization structure up to the grassroots level.
There are certain registration aspects which if a producer organization have, they are not able to access certain services. Like if it's a CBO, they are not able to access Heifer Impact Investment Fund because they are not a legal entity to access that. So our role was to, in some of the areas, to change the registration and also to build their capacity to be able now to participate in the market system.
To be able to do this, we began by carrying out assessment. We call it organization capacity assessment. And from the assessment, it showed us the gaps or the capacity needs that were there. So then went ahead with these producer organizations and drew an action plan on how we'd make up for these capacity needs.
We went for a training, the 6 of us members went for the training. Then after the training we came and they gave us the way on how we can develop our business plan.
We had time to come back as a PO and customize, look at how we can do a business plan that can help us. They also send in their staffs to come and sit down with us, get our ideas and bring them together and put them in a way that we can produce a business plan that fits the needs and the aspiration of our members.
And a business plan basically takes the producer organization in understanding the essence of business, the essence of setting targets, whereby we ask ourselves, if we are to go in business, how many chicken are we to produce, say, in a given year? And if we say we need 1,000 in a given year, then we say how many farmers will be required to produce this. We break it down to monthly and to weekly so that at the end of the day we are able to have that target achieved.
The other thing that I've been able to do with them is to link the producer organizations to value chain actors. These are the suppliers of day-old chicks, the suppliers of feeds, and also the buyers. We call them here off-takers because they come and buy in large quantity at once.
They have really helped us by introducing us to reputable millers of feeds, and we've been bringing feeds in bulk and giving to our farmers on credit basis. So when they sell their chicks or they sell their birds is when they pay back. So it has really impacted on our farmers. There are those who are demoralized and left or rather quitted poultry keeping, but they are soon, and we've seen some of them coming back because we have access to market, we have access to feeds and quality chicks. They also linked us with the reputable farms for chicks.
The Hatching Hope market system approach was a key focus during the project design. And this was in line with the Sustainable Development Goal number 17, which requires partnership. And the market system approach was to bring other players onto the project. So these players included the private sector, the government sector, and also the farmers themselves. Creating farmer-owned agribusinesses was one of them. So our role was to build a synergy between those sectors. And the key focus of that approach was to start from the market side. What does the market demand? And once we have identified what the market demands, then we look at the opportunities which can promote the production to address those markets.
From March to June, we've made more than 137,000 shillings. Compared to the previous years that we could not make in a whole year, we could not get that much for our feeds. For chicks, we have done more than 90,000, and in off-taking, we've done 130,000 shillings. But before then, the Hatching Hope came into partnership with us. We used to sell to the caterers, where you would have a flock of 100 birds, and you only sell 10 today. After 1 week, you also sell 10. Then they keep on feeding. They have attained the weight of market, but you cannot sell in bulk. So it has reduced the cost of production to our farmers.
We are between 800 to 1,000, 1,200 per month. Those are the number of birds that we aggregate. And as a cooperative, we work on the commission. We take a commission out of every bird. So the money goes back to the farmer. But the commission of maybe 10 bob per bird is used to run the organization.
We've also brought on board aspects of financial access, where we have identified and developed a partnership with the Cooperative Bank and Faulo Microfinance Institution, so that they can be able to advance credit facility to farmers to just make sure that they invest in poultry.
We can now go to the bank, source for money, lend to our farmers, and do business.
Our key focus was that the produce organization, the farmer-owned agribusiness, will be able to aggregate feed demand and be able to approach a processor and access high-quality feed at the same time at a cheaper price. Number two, we were looking at a possibility of produce organization being able to aggregate the live chicken and eggs and approach the market. Then number three, we were looking at opportunity where the farmer-owned agribusinesses will be able to aggregate the live chicken, slaughter, package, address, and also addressing all the quality parameters in collaboration with the KEBS, and be able to supply the market. These three opportunities, which we are calling the prototypes, the success of these three prototypes will change the market dynamics for the produce organization.
The market is the biggest worry of every farmer, and people invest in something when they are sure of they are going to get market for it. And so by coming up as an aggregator, we are offering a platform for our farmers that they are assured that when their birds are of mature age, there is a place where they can take them. And through the linkage we have got via our partners, we are able to get contact with the off-takers to come and pick them up. This boosts the morale and the confidence of the poultry farmers, and also give a assured source of income.
This is something which is very unique, and I think HEIFA is very cognizant, is very particular in terms of how we do our interventions, focusing on sustainability, but also making sure that we look at the market side before we do the intervention, because we believe that will be the incentive, that will be the pull factor that will encourage the poultry farmers to go into production, because they are sure of the players in the value chain, just to make sure that when they start investing in day-old chicks, they know there is feeds, they know there is vaccines, they know at the end of the day there's a market which will go into processing that, and therefore finally offloading to the consumer.
Our biggest target and need of coming together is to bring up farmers and give them the bargaining power or a voice in the sales of their products.
We want to improve the economic conditions of our farmers. When the economic conditions have been improved, these farmers will be able to get the products and buy and sell, and that one will increase the savings and the income for the farmers. Again, it will also increase on the investments that we are having. It will also increase on the productivity, and this one will promote the net surplus of the organization.